Hello, beautiful ones. How are you doing wherever you are in this incredible earth? How do you like my backdrop today? Where I am in Vancouver, it's just this incredible explosion of color. And so just sharing some of these incredible rhododendrons today, just hoping you can feel into this beautiful energy. So, I'm just continuing to explore this web that's weaving through my own learning about what I've been sharing, which is this incredible portal from our hearts. And so it really is such an honor to be able to share some more thoughts and more like not just, well, yes, some of my own thoughts, but also just some of my own explorations and the things that I'm learning. So I'm going to teach more about the heart chakra specifically. And then I'm going to do a quick little pranayama, like little breath meditation at the end to help bring you into the space of your heart. And I want to start just by honoring the spirit of the land where I am. And I just have always this incredible deep reverence for just the energy of the place where I'm sitting, and the birds and insects and bees and buzzing and the soil and just the incredible beauty that is around me right now. I'm just giving so much thanks for being here and sharing this sacred space with all of these beautiful energies. And also just to have a starting invocation that for the words and the teachings that come through me, may they be for my highest good and for your highest good, for all of that which is available for us to be learning and growing right now, and just for the highest good of all of us. So may we be surrounded by love and the light of spirit as we grow through the portals of our heart in this incredible earth experience that we're having. So excited. I'm so excited to share. Chakras. So in our bodies, we have 7 of them. So we have 3 lower, root, I'm drawing a blank, root, sacral, thank you, solar plexus. And I think of these 3 lower ones being like matter, density, like our earth body, our physical body. And then the 3 upper being throat, third eye, and crown, being like our spiritual body. And then our hearts, of course, is the center of the 3 of those. So it's like the balance between the 3. And this figure that I've shared with you guys, that kind of dropped in a while ago to me, like over a year ago, this figure 8 symbol sort of started coming in. And I'm understanding more about this figure 8 now that I'm diving into the depth of my heart, and understanding that the heart is the 0 point of this figure 8 that embodies all of our chakras. Because here in this 3D experience that we're having, our human experience, we are to completely embody all of our chakras, right? All of our lower, all of our upper, through our hearts. So our chakras are, everything is energy, everything is moving, everything is in motion, and that's the same for our chakras. They're described as like these spinning vortexes of energy, and they allow energy to flow in and out of our energetic and our physical bodies. So it should be a free flow of energy moving in and out of us. The chakras are associated with different colors. And so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, indigo, colors of the rainbow. and they are associated with different organs and different organs and body parts that are within that area of your body, and also associated with different glands. And elements. They're associated with various elements as well. And of course, each chakra carries a different vibration. So I wanted to show you the heart chakra. This might come up backwards or hard to see in the sun. It's gonna be backwards. Anahata. So Anahata, this is the symbol for the heart chakra. So can you see that it has a triangle? So let's start with, there's a triangle pointing down. This represents the divine feminine archetype. And then you can see it's intersected by, here we go, another triangle pointing up. So this is divine masculine archetype. And so this represents the union of male and female, yin and yang, which represents the seed of creation. And as I was walking here, I had this incredible, such a beautiful sort of like personal epiphany when I was really feeling into the energy of this six-pointed star and the male and the female. And I was feeling how it's, the divine sacredness of male and female coming together, and through that producing life. That life is birthed through that union, and when life starts, so the egg and the sperm and the division of the cells, the first organ that comes through, that is birthed, that develops, is the heart. And so as I was feeling into that, I'm not going to be able to express how amazing or what I felt in that moment of understanding that, of the male and the female and the creation and the birth and the heart. And so it really just felt like incredible to be able to learn about that. Of course, it's always going to be the heart. The heart is always coming first. The heart is our journey. The heart is our portal. I keep feeling into this so amazingly. So just another layer for me that's just mind-blowing. So Anahata. So can you see also that it has 12 petals around it? This is representative of the lotus flower. And there is so much symbolism, just to say, in this figure. I mean, I could read for months and just only start to tap in a little bit to understanding certainly all the different types of cultures and representations of what this means. But what I did learn is that each of these little petals is called the 12 petal lotus, the divine qualities of the heart. And the divine qualities of the heart are represented as, and just feel into these words, it just brings you into coherence right away as soon as you're hearing them. Peace, harmony, love, understanding, fellowship, clarity, purity, unity, kindness, compassion, that's my favorite, forgiveness, and just delight, just sheer delight. Just how I'm sitting here right now around these beautiful flowers, I can just feel such beautiful delight. So Anahata, the heart chakra. And the element that Anahata is associated with is the air element. And so the air element, I think of as it being like spacious, like so much spaciousness. And it's associated, of course, with the our physical structure in that area being our heart, of course, our lungs, our shoulders and arms, and our thymus, which is right here. I know some friends that do this thymus tapping to like activate their endocrine system, through the tapping of this area, and also just sort of activates your heart chakra. And yeah, because it's your thymus, it's activating all of your immune system. Um, so, living from the heart, I've been sharing this as well so much about learning to live from the inside out and learning to live within our hearts, expressing out this way into the world. How are you coming into the world? What are you projecting into the world? And this is our divine birthright. When I was saying about the male and the female and the creation, we are created through the portals of our hearts. It is our truest nature to be led through the portal of our heart. It's like I think of it as being like our divine compass. It is the seat of our intuition. Whenever we're making decisions or thinking about things, if we can drop into our heart and let us guide us, it's just it can be such an easy decision sometimes. And it is the seat of love, which is the seat of just divine power. So when you are, how do you know when your chakras are aligned? Sometimes we hear that our chakras are blocked. Well, it's easy to know when we're aligned and in balance with our heart chakra, because you're just like in flow. Everything is just feels so beautiful. You're just emanating love. You're receiving love. There's just this word of like flow that's happening, a free flow of energy that's happening in and out of our heart chakra. You feel the sense of just being like surrounded by love. You feel joy. You feel feeling all the love from the bees and the birds right now. You feel in harmony. You feel connected to all living beings and the earth and the space around you. So how do you know when you are disconnected from your heart? Well, pretty easy actually. It is for me to feel when I have shut that area down. And for me, it's always going to be, well, it sometimes can just be from my own sort of thoughts that drop in that are not in harmony or in alignment with my true self. And then just sort of recognizing that thought is there and letting it go. But it's often, for me, it's in relationship with the people around me. Which is during COVID, during my family and my workplace. It could even be people that you're passing on the street or that you're meeting on the bus. But when I'm in relationship with people, it's the triggers that come, right? The triggers that come that you can easily just like project out. And whenever it's so noticeable when it's like completely shut off. It's like a separation happens, right? Gone is the unity, gone is the oneness, gone is the compassion and love. It's just this, protection. I guess that's what it really is that your ego is just protecting yourself. But that's why it's such a beautiful gift, because it is through that which we transcend, right? And grow in love. So they're all just incredible opportunities. So practices to come into balance with your heart chakra, there's so many. I mean, I just sort of considered a few for myself that I do, and I'm sure that there's a zillion more, but these are some ones that I think are pretty common. A gratitude practice. So maybe you have an actual journal where you write down, have a gratitude journal for yourself. Or I started a practice several years ago where the first thing I do as soon as I have an awareness that I'm awake, hand in my heart and come into gratitude. I am so grateful just that I'm waking up right now, that I've got this soft bed, that I'm gonna go and put myself into the world and allow myself to experience and embody and delight and just be in the world and have this earthly incarnation. Did you see the size of that bee right there? Oh my gosh. I'm so grateful for the bees. So gratitude practice, loving kindness meditation. So that's a Buddhist practice called metta, which is where you just bring loving kindness thoughts to yourself or to others or to anything, to a tree. You just sit in meditation and send all of your love and gratitude and kindness and beauty to another. Practices of asana, so yoga practices where you are physically opening up the space of your heart. There's so many again, but it could just be as simple as just expanding and opening up this area, you know, like cobra, or where you're on all fours and you're doing cow pose. So anything that opens and expands this area. Pranayama, so all sorts of breathing practices where you're just doing slow focused breathing in and out of your heart. I've done this one where we're connecting in with the earth and the sky through our heart, that figure 8, or you're breathing in and out of your heart this way, sending out your love to the world, but just focused heart breathing. Crystals, there's so many crystals that you know, that can emanate love just through the frequency and vibration of their colors. So colors that are associated with the heart chakra are pink and green. Green, my favorite color, or even just quartz crystal, which emanate like all of the colors, of course. Rose quartz, just that beautiful pink. And sound as well. When I was saying that the heart chakra is associated with sound, associated with the element of air, so all various wind instruments, and of course I think about my drum, and then the air that's produced through the drum, and the vibration through your intention, sending love. And you know, various sound brass and crystal bowls, and allowing, you know, the flow of sound to wash over you. So those are just some ways to sort of integrate and open your heart chakra and come into balance and allow this free flow of energy. So I want to take you just through a quick meditation, or a quick little practice, but I have to teach you something first because it involves some mudras. What are mudras? Mudras are hand positions or gestures that bring consciousness into the nerve endings in our hands, right? We engage the nerve endings in our fingers, which controls the signals of the nervous system that are going flowing to our brain. And we have something like 4 to 5,000 nerve endings in our fingers. So you can imagine all the various mudras that there are. And so again, it's through our intention and bringing consciousness to this various hand gestures, which activates the energy that you're projecting out. So the one mudra, universal, which is hands and prayer to your heart. And I'm just going to move this down a little bit so you make sure that you can, there we go. This is called Anjali Mudra. And then the second one is called Padma Mudra, where just your thumb and your pinky are together and your fingers are like this. It's like a lotus position. It's like the blossoming of the lotus, like the blossoming of your heart. I just love that one. It's so juicy. So this mudra then, I'm just going to take you through what we're going to do. We're going to do a round of 10 breaths. And so you're going to start like this, just sitting into the space of your heart and just doing some slow breathing, right? Just bringing yourself down, calming your nervous system down. Oh, did I show you my beautiful crystal necklace for my girlfriend Kate as well? Just wanted to show you that. So much love, Kate. So breathing into your heart, and you're going to think about a person, a place, an experience that brought you into love, right? So you're just going to hold on to that thought and just breathe into that. Of course, when you're doing that, as I've been teaching, you're already activating and coming into coherence. And then we're going to do an in-breath, and on the in-breath, you're going to expand, come into this like open, expanded position with your hands out. And as you're doing this in-breath, I want you to think about a color. Now, I encourage you to think about the colors that are surrounding me right now, pink and green. So think about a color. And as you're thinking about that color, I want you to imagine it like swirling around in your heart and then spiraling out your arms and out your fingers into the space all around you. Okay, that's on your out breath. And then as your in breath, you just come back into prayer, into Anjali, and then you bring in love and light. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to talk you through it. So 10 breaths, okay? Let's go. So feeling into the space of your heart and grab onto that person, place, or experience that brought you into love, so much joy and delight. Just see that in your mind's eye. Now on your in-breath, open your arms. Imagine that color, swirl it around in your heart, spiral it out your arms, out your fingertips, into the space around you. On your out-breath, bring your hands back into prayer. Come into love and light. In-breath, expand out your arms, the color swirling in your heart, spiraling out your fingers, out into the space around you. Exhale, bring your hands together, love and light. In breath, open up, swirling color, spiraling out around you. Exhale, bring your hands back, love and light. In breath, color swirling in your heart, out your fingertips around you. Exhale, bring your hands together, Anjali, coming into love and light. Okay, I'll let you do a few together on your own. Three more. Last one. Love and light. Now bring your fingers into that mudra, that Padma mudra, pinky and thumb, and lotus. And I want you just to imagine just the expansion and blossoming of your heart. Just imagine this heart energy just expanding and growing and blossoming. And then the last mudra, your right hand over your heart, your left hand over top, and just send all that energy into your body, into all your cells, into your bones, into your blood, into your joints, into an area of your body that really needs the nourishment. And I send you so much love. Thank you for being here in this beautiful journey, this beautiful exploration of my heart. So much gratitude for you wherever you are in the earth. So much blessings of love to you all. Bye.